In continuing coverage tonight, we're hearing from the Eau Claire school leaders and parents joining a lawsuit against the Wisconsin Legislature.
As Toby Moore reports, they argue the state has failed to adequately fund public school districts, harming taxpayers and students.
Eau Claire is one of 5 school districts now suing the state legislature, alleging the state has failed its constitutional duty to provide students an equal opportunity for an education.
We will do whatever we can, in every way that we can, to make sure that our kids here in Eau Claire get what they need and to help stand up for kids across Wisconsin.
Eau Claire Area School District Board President Tim Nordin says the district has cut costs on staffing and programming, considered closing elementary schools, and gone to referendum twice in the past 4 years due to less funding coming in from the state.
We're forced to come and ask our community over and over again to voluntarily raise your taxes. All this while the legislature continues to have surpluses, continues to underfund special education, and continues to sort of ignore the pleas from across the state.
Eau Claire City Council member Joshua Miller is a plaintiff in the case as a parent. He says his daughter was a student at South Middle School, which was included in the 2022 referendum for building updates.
There was classrooms with no natural light, dehumidifiers running in the halls all the time, cramped lunchrooms, structural problems. Unfortunately, the voters in Eau Claire stepped up and funded the school repairs, but that shouldn't be what schools have to do.
Miller's daughter is also listed as a plaintiff, along with several other students, teachers, and community members from the 5 districts. It's not just Eau Claire. A record high 241 school districts went to referendum in 2024. Represented by the law firm Law Forward, the lawsuit argues the state has failed to keep school funding on pace with inflation and rising costs.
If you took the amount of money we spent per student in 2009 and you adjusted that for inflation, today the state is shorting school districts by $2 billion, that was billion with a B, $2 billion a year.
Law Forward argues that decline in funding is harming Wisconsin students, especially students with higher needs.
They can either take money away from the general fund that serves all students to try to meet their commitments to those students, or they can short those students and not give them everything that they need. Either way, the schools are losing and students are not getting their constitutional needs met.
The legislature and the Joint Committee on Finance are named as defendants in the case filed in Eau Claire County Court this week. They now have 45 days to respond to the lawsuit.
Thank you, Toby. We reached out to the co-chairs of the Joint Finance Committee, Republican Senator Howard Markline and Representative Mark Bourne, for comment and did not get a response.